A new intern at the hospital claimed that she had excellent medical skills even without anesthesia. Her treatments never caused any pain. The truth was that she had transferred her patients' pain to me. After she went viral, many patients rushed to the hospital to see her. Some of them even had to bid for a slot to receive surgery from her. However, I was in excruciating pain due to all the surgeries she had carried out. I could no longer work and received complaints from the patients. In the end, the hospital fired me. I gradually discovered that I even experienced some of the side effects of the surgeries she had carried out on her patients. My hair started to fall and I became as thin as a skeleton. Even walking caused me excruciating pain. I went to the hospital to question her. Everyone thought that I was jealous of her and that I had gone crazy. She calmly put on her surgical gloves as she faced my wrath. Please don't make a scene. I'm about to conduct brain surgery on the daughter of the wealthiest man in the city. I don't have time for your nonsense. After she entered the operating theater for 5 minutes, I suddenly suffered from an aneurysm and died on the spot. When I opened my eyes again, I had been transported back to the day when she had gone viral. I took out all my savings and bid for one of her treatment slots. I'd like to try your painless gastroscopy. Are you kidding me? The new intern at the hospital, Dahlia Smith, sized me up with disdain. A chill ran down my spine, but I forced myself to be calm and held my gaze. I also have gastritis. I'd like to try your painless gastroscopy. Dahlia had claimed that she could carry out painless treatment and surgery on her first day at the hospital. She then immediately conducted a bone marrow aspiration on a patient. Dahlia did not use any anesthetics. Even the way she did it was wrong. I was terrified, but the patient did not react to the procedure. After a while, the procedure was complete, but I suddenly felt pain in my right leg. Bone soon. I collapsed to the floor and could not move. On top of that, Dahlia snatched my scheduled surgery from me. That was the start of her success. She was promoted from an intern to a chief physician very quickly. Meanwhile, I was suffering from pain in the hospital bed that day. My legs hurt and I felt a burning sensation in my heart. I even had a gastric perforation that caused bleeding in my stomach. I had always been the top performer in my hospital, so the hospital director personally examined me after he heard that I was ill. However, he discovered that I was physically fine and his expression turned cold. Charlene Anderson, I know you've been assigned a lot more tasks recently, but we only did that because we value your importance, yet you're pretending to be sick and leaving your tasks to an intern. You've truly disappointed me. When I tried to speak, I felt a sharp pain in my throat. The surgical schedule showed that Dahlia was examining a patient with laryngitis right then. How could there be such a coincidence? It was hard for me to not connect the dots. However, in my last life, no matter how I tried to explain, my colleagues and patients refused to believe me. My eyes turned dark with anguish when I thought about it. In this life, I could never act rashly and alert her in advance. I needed to learn the truth to prevent the same tragedy from happening again. As I had predicted, Dahlia rejected my request for a gastroscopy with a sneer. Charlene, we both know whether you're really here for an examination or to secretly learn my skills. If you don't leave, I'll stand here until you leave. Then you'll be responsible for delaying treatment for the other patients. Hearing this, the other patients who had fought to get an appointment with her immediately started complaining. You're a doctor too. When you examine us, you usually just tell us to bear with the pain. Why can't you bear with your own pain? I'm pretty sure you earn quite a lot. You can just get a capsule endoscopy. Why are you wasting our time? A middle-aged woman suddenly rushed forward to slap me. My son's been feeling pain in his chest the whole afternoon. If something happens to him, I'll make you pay. She opened the floodgates with her actions, and the other patients rushed forward to hit me too. During this time, Dahlia had already brought her first patient into the operating theater. After a while, I felt extreme pain in my chest. It felt like my heart was being poked by a pair of forceps multiple times. I abruptly fell to the floor and accidentally hit my head against a chair. Blood oozed out immediately, and the patients quickly stepped away from me after that. This doctor is trying to fake an accident. How immoral. We merely hit you. We didn't punch you in your chest. Don't blame that on us. Just when I was about to faint, I heard